Hilary Stanton are now recognized. And it looks like Ray Contreras will come next from Ponte Vedra. Ray Contreras.
Over here.
I'd like to begin by saying my grandparents' name. Richard Weber and Elizabeth Weber were murdered by this system. They were robbed blind. Their families were denied access to them, all because of the lack of oversight by the state of Florida, especially Palm Beach County. If you think of any career that deals with the human experience as intimately as a guardian does, you might think of the schooling, the training, the in-service hours, the audits, the documentation, and anything else those careers have to provide. Nurses, doctors, teachers, child care workers, social workers, to name a few, are all held to a certain standard and must continuously prove themselves. Even to begin one of these careers, there's countless steps and there is schooling required, specifically a college education. Guardians aren't even required to graduate high school. These guardians are in charge of every aspect of a human life. Physical health, mental health, finances. They're in charge of their person, their property. Everything down, even down to their spiritual well-being. By having control to access the houses of worship they may choose. Everything about a person is handed to a guardian, and they don't even have the adequate training to deal with the workload that comes with taking over someone else's life. They're not required to be trained in mental health. They have no medical background to know the best course of action for their wards. They have no training in finances or economics. They take full control of somebody's life, and they could drain a life savings in a matter of months due to their negligence. My grandparents were placed in an emergency court-appointed guardianship. My grandparents did not need this guardianship. They had a savings account in place that they worked hard for their entire lives. They had a power of attorney in place in case decisions needed to be made on their behalf. They had their remaining years planned out, and they were robbed. As a family member, you're stuck placating this crooked, disgusting system. You have to watch your family members be abused and killed. You have to choose to fight the system, and then you're ostracized and you're denied access to them. You're monitored and you're treated like the crazy criminal. They shut you out. If you choose to not fight the system, you're stuck with your family member crying to you, begging for help, asking to be released from this prison they did not ask for. We have a bigger societal issue, and as a society, we push our elders out of sight. They're our most precious pieces of our nation's history, and they're abused and drained and hidden away through this system. We say land of the free and home of the brave, but where are these brave people when your elderly are being tortured? Who is free when your World War II veterans are ripped from their homes and denied access to their family, friends, funds, anything? Other nations don't treat their elderly in this manner. They are revered and taken care of and treated as the precious keepers of history that they are. And here we are as Americans claiming the greatest country on earth, and we're murdering them. If Florida works towards setting the bar high and holding guardians accountable, perhaps our fellow states will follow suit and we can see real change and protect these people.